What's good, my people? Let's get this thing going, man. So today, man, we gonna talk about Alabama Barker and Bad Baby. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second though. I told y'all I'm gonna start going live. I ain't got my gaming chair on my desk yet, so y'all got to be patient with me. But I'm gonna start going live or whatnot. But I'm gonna start going live or don't forget to subscribe, like up, you know what I'm saying? Once you hit the building or whatnot, show your appreciation. We're about to start momentarily. Hey man, but speaking on this shit, what I got to say, I feel like Bad Baby, she shouldn't be feeding all into Alabama Barker tactics like that, you know what I'm saying? Because she just giving her clout, you know what I'm saying? Helping her create a name, you know what I'm saying? Even if she did sleep with your baby daddy, you know what I'm talking about? You doing too much. It's almost like y'all running a play or whatnot. Um, and she got other things to think about. You know what I'm talking about? I seen a lot of people was talking about her having cancer on my one video, the live stream that I had posted. It got almost 400,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you if you was one of the people that watched that video and liked it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all gave me a good payout with that shit, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start going live, but yeah, she got other Bad Baby got other things to think about, you know what I'm saying? She just had a baby. She gotta tend to that baby. And her cancer diagnosis or whatnot. That nigga, she need to let that nigga go. I know it's a lot of her fans. I was seeing it, you know what I'm saying, in the comments saying that that nigga ain't good for her. She need to let him go. And that's how a lot of people feel, you know what I'm talking about? Let me bring up this while I'm here. Hold on. Hold on, 'cause I can't see the comments of y'all commenting. I gotta go. I took the screen down. Yeah, but a lot of people were saying how she need to tend to her baby and her cancer diagnosis and shit like that. Um, Alabama Barker just responded, you know what I'm saying, to Bad Baby. Bad Baby had made a video. I don't know if it was a live stream or whatnot, but she had made a video saying that she wanted to fight her and shit like that. Um, so Bad Baby was attending this program. I don't know, some shit. What would you call that? You don't know how they do the the 20v1s or some shit like that. I think Alabama Barker was attending that, and she had got a tip saying that Bad Baby was there, and that, you know what I'm saying, if she there, she not gonna come and shit like that, and that people trying to send her off and shit like that. So Alabama Barker seemed a little bit scared of Bad Baby. You know what I'm talking about? She is younger, you know what I'm talking about? I don't think she know how to fight, but Bad Baby, she be around niggas and shit, so she probably know how to fight. As in niggas, I mean black people. So, excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? But how y'all doing today? But other than that, we gonna be scrolling on social media and reacting to some shit, you know, some shit that catch my eye or whatnot.
It's an honor to be by her side. And
hold on, let me turn that down.
I know both Holly.
Hold on. That's tough. Right? Let me turn that down a notch. We're gonna put that right there. So let me share this screen. Hold on, man. That's the screen supposed to be Instagram. Oh shit, I think I came unprepared. Hold on. I'm trying to share this screen or whatnot. Y'all give me a second. There we go. So we're going to be talking about some shit that's all on social media. We're going to be reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? I just had to knock that Bad Baby and Alabama Barker shit out the way. You know what I'm talking about? I still probably talk about that some more doing a live stream, but it ain't too much to talk about. You feel me? But you got Klay Thompson, man. He's simping over Megan Thee Stallion, man. This nigga finna wife her up, man, after she done lied on Tory. We all know that she done lied on Tory, bro. And that's a dangerous bitch to be playing with, you know what I'm talking about? And that's how I feel about that whole situation. But this how he say he feel about her, you know what I'm talking about? Let's play it.
And Joe will be so proud of what she's doing.
How does it feel to be here and to support Megan tonight?
Well, it feels incredible because Megan's such a special person and she inspires so many around the world. I've seen it firsthand, and this is just another incredible feat of hers to be able to give back, create a foundation, and raise a ton of money for those in need. And I'm honored to be here by her side. I know I would have loved to meet Holly and Joe. I know both of them would be so proud of their only daughter, just because of what not only she's been able to accomplish, what she's also going to continue to do. She has never been put in a box or allowed herself to be put in a box, and she just continues to inspire so many people around the world. And on top of that, raise a ton of money this evening and just do so much for so many in need. And it's an honor to be by her side, and I know both Holly and Joe will be so proud of what she's doing.
How does it feel to be here and to support Megan tonight?
Well, it feels incredible.
See, he's simping over her, man. That's a dangerous bitch to be simping over. You know what I'm talking about? Them allegations, man, on her name, that don't look too good. You know what I'm talking about? For Klay Thompson, you know what I'm saying? That well-kept ass nigga like him, you know what I'm saying? That's about his business and shit, that play pro ball. I don't feel like he should have stepped in the middle of that shit, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's going to be some strays that's going to be headed towards his way, you know what I'm saying? It's a dangerous game dealing with Megan Thee Stallion right now. That's how I feel about the whole thing, you know what I'm talking about? But let's watch some more shit on Instagram. Let's see what's popping, y'all. Oh yeah, Shannon Sharp, man, his charges got dismissed or whatnot. So that little white girl, she ain't finna get no money from him. They were saying that she basically um, played a role in what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? She liked that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that he wasn't um, he wasn't assaulting her in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So he just got off, man, and he just dodged the bullet. We just speak about Klay Thompson catching it straight, but Shannon Sharp, he just dodged the bullet, man. So salute to him, man, for real. I don't give a fuck what Trump talking about. Past that, I ain't finna get into the politics. You feel me? That ain't even me. I would play it, but I'm gonna get copyright. So, it's a Chicago rap TikTok sound that's going viral. I would play the music, bro, but I ain't finna get no. I ain't got time for to be getting no copyright. You feel me? I ain't got time for that shit. Oh yeah, so they saying T Grizzly has something to do with his auntie passing or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For the fact being is that he affiliated with 600 Lil Durk and his people. You know what I'm saying? So they saying that T Grizzly has something to do with it. T Grizzly came out and said he ain't had nothing to do with it, man. What they did is what they did, man. They followed him. He was in the house. They got his auntie, and that's how it happened. Um, and a lot of people saying that if they followed you, you know what I'm saying, how did they not know that you was in the house? Why did they come to the car? So that's what people were saying and shit like that. But you know, when some motherfuckers following you and shit like that, they may trail behind you for like trail behind a good distance. They'll be trailing you. You know what I'm saying, in a good distance. So they probably weren't all up on them. They probably know what corner he took, but they wasn't right behind him on his bumper. You know what I'm saying? So I believe T Grizzly, man. I believe T Grizzly had shit to do with his auntie passing, man. The internet just running with that shit so they can have some views or something to talk about. And T Grizzly responded like a dummy, you know what I'm saying? He really didn't have to respond, but he responded like a dummy, you know what I'm talking about? Get them more clicks and views and shit. Shit stupid. Yeah, I heard about that dude that died with a chain on, you know what I'm saying, entering the room where the MRI was at and whatnot, you know what I'm talking about, and he had a chain on and they said he got sucked into the MRI on some Final Destination shit. If y'all seen that new Final Destination, man, some shit like that happened in the movie, man. But let's listen to them talk about it.
I still trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. He waved goodbye to me, and then his whole body went limp.
Adrian said after she'd had an MRI on her knee Wednesday, she needed help getting up. She said she asked the technician to get her husband.
And I yelled out Keith's name, Keith, come help me up, come help me up.
She said the technician went to get her husband and brought him into the room, despite the fact that Keith was wearing a 20-pound chain around his neck with a large lock that he used for weight training.
What you doing with a 20-pound chain?
Before he even came to the table.
When Keith got closer to Adrian to help her up, she said the unthinkable happened.
At that instant, the machine switched him around, pulled him in, and he hit the MRI.
Adrian says she and the tech tried to pry Keith off the machine, but it was impossible.
I'm saying, could you turn up the machine, call 911, do something, turn this damn thing off?
Adrian said that this was not the first time she and Keith had been to Nassau Open MRI, and she said he'd worn the big chain here before.
It's not the first time that guy has seen that chain. They had a conversation about it before. Ooh, that's a big chain.
Adrian said Keith, a hardworking man who always gave his all, suffered several heart attacks following the incident. He was 61 years old.
And I loved him so much.
Reporting from Hempstead in Nassau County, Cecilia Dowd, News 12.
Just so horrible. Now, we reached out to Nassau Open MRI for a comment yesterday and repeatedly.
Now, what was this nigga doing with a 20-pound chain on? The fuck do you need a 20-pound chain for?
Learned, and tonight his wife is grieving his loss after she says she watched him get sucked into that machine. News 12 Cecilia Dowd has the story.
I saw the machine snatch him around and pull him into the machine. He died. He went limp in my arms.
Adrian Jones McAllister says her husband, Keith McAllister, died.
Fuck is this nigga hap? I want to see how the chain look. Fuck all the talking about it on social media. Show me how that motherfucking chain look, for real. A 20-pound chain. Let's refresh this, y'all. Hold on, let me change the How the fuck did that? Hey, and for the viewers that want to see my face, y'all gotta subscribe up because I'm doing a face reveal at 20K subscribers, man. And that's how we gonna get it, and we gonna get it going. You know what I'm talking about? But until then, I'm just this anonymous nigga to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I would remain anonymous if it comes down to it. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't fuck with me like that and y'all don't like my shit or share my shit like y'all supposed to, I might just get in my mode and just remain anonymous, and that's how I feel about it. So y'all gotta support a nigga if y'all want to see a nigga, and that's how I feel. But let's get into this shit, y'all. Yeah, y'all seen it with Kurt Franklin, like, I don't know, like a year back or some months. I don't exactly know the exact date or whatnot, when Kurt Franklin was all on his phone with his son, telling him that he was gonna whip his ass and all type of shit. Just, I don't know, just going all in. He talking about that right now with Jason Lee. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he got to say.
That my character was wrong. How I responded, because that's still my child. And it was wrong for me to communicate like that with my child. Very disappointed in myself. Yes, very disappointed in what he did. Very hurt by what he did.
Did you feel betrayed?
Yes, but most importantly is my son's well-being. And that is what we're all fighting for right now. That is what we're all praying for right now. People that follow him on socials probably know exactly what we're talking about. We are really trying to fight for the wellness of my son. And so we are fighting very hard, and we are doing our best because he's 37 now. And so we're fighting hard to try to save him.
But with the betrayal, would you forgive him?
I tell him all the time, like I tell anyone, forgiveness is free, but trust is earned. If my son does not
Forgiveness is free. The man said forgiveness is free, but trust is earned. If you forgive your son, man, you might as well go ahead and trust him. That's your son. Why not trust him? And to be honest, I really feel like people shouldn't be listening to this music like that no more if he can't create some type of bond with him and his son. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure shit right. You know what I'm saying? You all on these social medias, you come to the BT Awards and all that shit. Y'all seen that? He got awarded for some shit. I forgot what it's called. But you're not having a relationship with your son that you should. It got me in question about his character. You know what I'm saying? Who he is behind social media and shit like that. Because he did spaz out. And you gotta learn how to talk to a nigga. Like he said, he 37 years old. You gotta learn how to talk to a nigga. You can't be talking to a nigga reckless. I know you a nigga father or whatnot, but you still gotta you gotta talk to him the right way. And if that don't happen, then I guess the bond just gonna continue to be broken. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna be able to trust him. But if you want to be able to trust him, you gotta be able to respect him. You feel me? He not gonna take the same path that you took. You know what I'm saying? He's not you. So talking about saving him and all type of shit like that is really like a slap in the face when he feel like he is his own man. And that's how I feel about the whole situation. Let's get back into some more of this shit. How y'all day going? Y'all can talk to me though. Shit, while we scrolling and shit. Okay, no likes, no comments. I mean, go ahead and like up. Everybody that's in the building, like the doggone live, bro. Like the live. I don't see no likes. From where I'm sitting at, I don't see no likes. So if you in the building, go ahead and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and fuck with a nigga. But let's get back to this shit though. Shit, excuse me. Drinking on this energy drink. Now let me show y'all though. Hey though. This ain't no, I'm not sponsored by shit. Ain't no advertisement, but this shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, man. This called death. Nah, that's the shit though. I gotta make sure I drink that shit like every day. 100.
His auntie every day. He loves his auntie. So we was able to get on the phone through him. He was talking to her, and I seen him. I'm like, "What's up?" But other than that,
I'm gonna play it until he start back at the beginning because we missed a little something. I hate how Instagram, you go on Instagram.com, you ain't got no bar, so you can pull it and start it at the beginning. But let's see what Ray J talking about.
something else. But I'm superseding everything y'all doing. How does that work? I don't know.
Who do you feel they want you to be?
Like a little more clean cut
Yeah.
and like not your crazy rated, but that's what I feel like most people love about you. Like I feel like that's part of your brand is the fact that you're funny, outspoken. You're kind of like whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that that's what most people love about you.
Yeah, it's just tough, you know, because you only feel bad when your family has a problem. Your family is the only people that can get to you.
Hold on. I'm going to start it back. Hold on. I'm doing something. Hold on. My damn computer acting stupid.
Not the comments, not the people on the other side, but when your mom or your sister or your dad or your cousin start questioning like the algorithm, I just feel like it's not fair, and they're not intelligent enough to know what's going on in the digital world.
Right.
So shame on them.
Right. And you're what's your relationship with Brandy? Like, are you guys like super close? It's not good.
I love my sister, but I'm an embarrassment to them.
So you don't feel accepted?
I'm never wanted to be accepted. I feel like I'm an embarrassment.
Well, if you think about Brandy, right? Brandy has like this very
Hey, no lie though. Ever since that sex tape with Kim K, Ray J ain't been the same, bro. Man, I've been seeing him on 20 V1s, pop the balloon, all type of shit. Like, he trying to get his life back together, man. He trying to find a way, bro. Ray J just don't know what he want to do right now at this moment. You know what I'm talking about?
clean cut image.
I think we're good. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain things that I feel like we should all do as a family that her and my cousin might not agree upon, but, you know, to each his own.
So do your kids, because she has a daughter, right? Older.
Yeah.
Do they ever...
My little niece is 21, 22. She comes and hangs out with Melody and Epic. But my kids was over at Brandy's house 2 days ago, so Epic calls his auntie every day. He loves his auntie.
Yeah, man. Ray J trying to find his way, bro. It's crazy that if Brandy do resent him, you know what I'm saying, when he trying to find his way, I don't think they got good of enough relationship like they like the people think that they do. You know what I'm saying? Because you will see him probably with Brandy more if they had a good relationship. But Brandy be out the mix, man. It's like she don't want nothing to do with what Ray J got going on. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel about it. But to be brutally honest with y'all, that's all I got right now at the moment. I'll be back if something tick off, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going to go live and I'm going to talk about it. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, man, and appreciate a nigga how I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm going until further notice. Peace.